Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this particular video, we'll be looking into how to tackle the problem of parse trees. Okay, we'll be seeing how parse trees are constructed with the top-down approach specifically. This is a very important concept in NLP. We'll be taking a very complex example and we'll be creating parse tree out of it. So I hope you are excited for it. So without further delay, let's start. Now, grammar rules are given to us in the very query. Okay, these are the grammar rules. We have phrase structure rules and we have lexical rules, that means terminal symbols. Okay, in the previous video we already have seen the different components of your CFG. Okay, one is non-terminal and another is terminal. Okay, if you haven't seen that, please have a look at that video and then jump to this particular video. So we have these non-terminal rules. S goes to NPVP. S is a combination of NPVP. NP is a combination of determiner, adjective phrase, and noun, and so on. So these are all your non-terminal rules, and these are your terminal rules. Okay. So in this particular example, we have intentionally taken some rules which can lead to recursion also. Okay, so that you will be understanding how to tackle such scenarios also. So that is why I hope the grammar rules are to some extent clear. And now what we need to do is we need to parse this particular sentence. That means we need to reach from the S symbol to this particular sentence words. Okay, so here in this sentence there are 10 tokens total in the sentence. The tall young boy saw a girl with a telescope. Now I hope the problem statement is clear to you all. Now we'll be straight away moving on to the construction of the parse tree with the top down approach. So here I have all the rules jotted with the sentence that we need to derive. First and foremost thing is that we need to look for the start of the sentence. Okay, S symbol, there is only one S symbol rule, so let's do it. Okay, so we have plotted S node. Now S is a combination of NP and VP, so what we'll be doing is we'll be creating branches of NP and VP like this. Okay, NP on the left and VP on the right. Remember that the sequence matters here. Now we'll first complete the left part. Okay, NP, let's check what all NP rules we have. We have only one NP rule over here, but it has two different things. Okay, either we can choose this particular rule, determiner plus adjective phrase plus noun. Either we can choose this, determiner plus noun. Now we need to look at the sentence. Okay, on the left part we have these words, the tall young boy. Now over here, if we choose this particular rule, determiner plus noun, so it will justify the determiner the and noun boy. But what about the adjective phrase? There are adjectives also, right? Tall is an adjective, young is an adjective. So that is why we won't be taking this particular rule, determiner and noun. No doubt it happens that sometimes we choose wrong rule and then we again reconstruct the parse tree if it goes wrong. But how to tackle scenarios like this, okay, how to not do mistakes, that is also important to learn. Okay, so that is why I'm telling you, you need to understand, you need to think about all the different scenarios. Okay, just look at the rule and then look at the sentence whether your further rules will be actually going to fit in this particular case or not. So that is why for NP we'll choose this particular rule, determiner plus adjective phrase plus noun. So that is why NP will have further branches like this. So we have three nodes now for NP, determiner, adjective phrase and noun. Now see, we have a determiner here. So now if we look at the rules, we have a determiner rule which gives us terminal nodes. Okay, as per our sentence, we have to choose the word the, because the very first word is the itself. So determiner will then have a branch to the word the. So I'll put it like this. Okay, so your determiner is nothing but the. So we have got the very first word from the sentence. Now next is your adjective phrase. Okay, now here in the set of rules we have two rules for adjective phrase. One is adjective plus adjective phrase again. Okay, this is a recursion problem. And second is one adjective itself. Now see, in the sentence we have tall, young. Okay, two adjectives we have. If we choose this particular rule, adjective phrase to adjective, then we'll only have one single adjective over here. We'll either choose tall or young, but we have to choose but we have to take both these words, we have to consider all of them. So that is why it's not a good choice to have adjective in our further branches, right? So that is why we'll be choosing adjective plus adjective phrase. Okay, so this adjective phrase will then split to adjective plus adjective phrase. Okay, like this we have chosen this particular rule. Next, this is the first adjective tag, right? Now, next node is adjective, right? So for adjective in the set of rules, we have old, young, tall. So here in this case, the second word you can see in this particular sentence is tall. So let's choose tall for this adjective. Okay, so let's take a branch to the word tall. So we have got the two words, the, tall. Next, we have adjective phrase. Now over here, we can clearly see adjective phrase has two rules, adjective plus adjective phrase or adjective itself. Now, in the sentence, we have only one adjective, okay, on the left part. So it's not a good choice to again choose this recursion rule, adjective plus adjective phrase. So let's choose the adjective word only. So let's take a branch to the adjective only. Okay, now we have an adjective in the set of rules. The adjective goes to terminal words like old, young, tall. The next word is young. So let's take young. Okay, so this is how we reach to the very third word of the sentence, young. Now let's come to this particular part of noun. Now in the entire set of rules, noun is ending to a terminal boy, girl, telescope, or park. We have boy next. So let's choose the word boy. It would be a better choice. Okay, so we have reached the fourth word also, the, tall, young, boy. So in short, we can say the left part of your sentence has got covered successfully. Now let's move on to the right part, that is your VP. Okay, now in the set of rules for VP we have two rules. Okay, either it splits to V plus NP, or it splits to V, or it splits to V plus NP plus PP, that means preposition. Okay, now if you look carefully, if you choose this particular rule, okay, V plus NP, V will again, the part V will go to end, right, because it is going to a terminal. Okay, and NP will further have rules. But in the sentence you can clearly see we have prepositions also. The word with is a preposition, right? If we choose this rule V plus NP, your NP next goes to determiner, adjective phrase, and N, or determiner, or N. There is no consideration of preposition at anywhere in this particular rule. So it's not a good choice to use this. Okay, instead we'll choose this V plus NP plus preposition phrase also. Okay, so let's split your VP to this particular thing, V plus NP plus PP, that is your preposition phrase. So we have now all these three branches or all these three nodes. Now let's tackle each one of them individually. So first is your V, that means verb. Now clearly in the set of rules, V goes to a terminal, that is saw or met. So the next word after the word boy is saw. So that is why for V will branch it out to the word saw. Okay, so we have got the first five words, the tall young boy saw. Okay, next let's tackle this particular node, NP, noun phrase. Okay, now noun phrase either goes to determiner plus adjective phrase plus noun, or it goes to determiner plus noun. Now clearly, now we can choose this particular rule. Okay, if we have adjective, let's check in the sentence. We have reached till saw. Okay, now a girl with a telescope. Now in this particular set of words we don't have any adjective, right? So there is no need to choose this particular rule. Okay, instead we'll choose this determiner plus noun. So your NP splits to determiner plus noun. Okay, now determiner is what? This rule either goes to the or a. We have a, right? After saw we have a. So let's choose the word a for determiner. Okay, so we have got the sixth word also. Next, N. N is there. For N we have boy, girl, telescope, or park. The next word after A is girl, right? So let's choose the word girl. So we have got the seventh word also. Next, we have the preposition phrase, which is the last node, which is left. Okay, now preposition phrase rule. Let's have a look at it. So we have preposition phrase splits to preposition plus noun phrase. Okay, we don't have any other choices, so let's take this. Okay, preposition plus noun phrase. On the left hand side, we have preposition. Preposition goes to a terminal either with or in. We have the word with, so let's take with. So we have got the eighth word also. Next is noun phrase. Now in the set of rules we have noun phrase. Two rules are there. Okay, one is this which contains adjective also, and second is determiner plus noun. We don't have any other adjectives, right? So that is why it's not a good choice to choose this. Okay, instead we'll choose this determiner plus noun. So your noun phrase will split to determiner plus noun. Okay, now if you talk about the determiner, we have two choices, the or a. In the next word in the sentence we have a, right? So we'll choose a. The ninth word also we have got. Next, the remaining is noun. Okay, noun has four choices: boy, girl, telescope, park. In the sentence we have telescope. So let's branch it out to the word telescope. So this is how we get the 10th word also. So you can see the entire parse tree has got constructed successfully. We started with the very first node s, and we have reached to this particular set of all the words in the sentence in the correct order. Okay, whatever sentence was asked us to parse, we have parsed it successfully. So I hope this example is clear to you all, and I hope with this example you can tackle any example which comes in front of you. I've taken this intentionally because it contains most of the rules covered. So if you like this example, please hit the like button with full of your strength. So this brings us to the end of the video. I hope the entire example is clear to you all. If you want more such examples, please put it in the comment section. Just put the problem statement and you want a video on it, just write that. I will be giving you the video solution in the next hour. So I hope entire video is clear. If you like this particular video, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also hit the bell icon and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Please join me on Telegram. Thanks for watching. Have a good day ahead.